have a nice weekend?
It was decent, you know. It wasn't bad at all. Had a lovely lazy day. Saturday did nothing. Sunday, got up, washed the car. It was great. What more could you want in the middle of it? The Reds were really, really good.
The Reds were really good. Yeah, I thought, I did want us to sort of get going a little bit during the game, but obviously once they did, there was no stopping them. And I think it's a nice win, isn't it? It's a nice reminder of where sort of Liverpool are in terms of, the league this season. I've made a point a couple of times about our results against the top 10 not being quite where you'd want them to be, and look, beating the bottom sides is important in this league, and actually something we were poor at last season. But we just felt that the results against the top 10 so far this season have been a little bit disappointing. West Ham,
the City draw, the Chelsea draw, the West Ham was terrible. The Brighton was. I can't stop going on about the Brighton game. That really upset me, that one, because that's 3 points thrown away that would have been valuable. Would have been sat at the top of the league now without throwing those points away. Yeah,
it would have been lovely, but Saturday they put Arsenal in their place in a lovely way.
I think for the first half hour, I wasn't worried. I wasn't, reading the media yesterday and reading the media this morning, where people were talking about it was stale for the first half hour and it was quiet. It's kind of like, well, it wasn't really, because we kind of found our way around a well set up Arsenal team. We've been playing really well. They looked really good. My worry was, were we on the same level as Arsenal rather than on the same level as City and Chelsea?
Yeah.
And by the time we got halfway through the second half, it's kind of like City and Chelsea should be worried about whether they're on the same level as us, because we once again put in 45 minutes of absolutely immaculate football. We did everything you could want. Even second half, when Arsenal come out and they look like they're going to try and make a go of it, it lasts for about 3 minutes. And we're just, here you go. So we're just in charge here. The lad next to me put it really well. We schooled them. Yeah. Because they thought they were in a really good position, and we showed them you're not quite where you think you are.
Yeah, no, I think a schooling is right. I like the use of in charge as well, because I think there's been, you can be in charge in different ways, can't you? And for what I thought, as soon as we went 1-0, it was like, well, we're just going to keep on top of you, and that's something they didn't do in that Brighton game. No. The both of us, I think, are still suffering sort of, from by the sounds of it. But we just remained in charge from 1-0 onwards.
Yeah, constantly. I thought we were in charge in the first half hour. I didn't have an issue.
In charge in a different way.
I didn't think Arsenal were threatening at all. And there has, like I said, been a lot of talk about we weren't really doing a great deal, but we were playing around them, and it never looked like they were going to triple us. But we had the Thiago shot, Mane pounce, rebound, save. Yeah. That happened before the Arteta flashpoint there. Everyone saw that as being the actual spark that lit the game. I don't think it was. I think it was a really good game of football for the first half hour, quite evenly balanced, but we always looked better than them. And talk again about people saying the midfield didn't look balanced. I thought the midfield looked fantastic.
Oh, it was brilliant.
I can watch Thiago play football forever.
He's a lovely player.
He's incredible. He's just, wherever you want to be, he's there.
Yeah.
And he'll be there for every ball, and he might play the short ball, but there's this lovely little, I don't know if it came across on the telly to anybody, but certainly from my position, Cop end, Annie Road end, main stand, me. That's where I am, basically, 18-yard line. You can see there's this lovely little clipped pass he plays, it's with, I'd have to put my foot on the table to demonstrate. It's just below his ankle, and he just kind of clips it. And he's playing quite a few of them, and it's just, he's in charge of the game, he's running the game. Whatever he does, he's running the game.
Yeah.
And that whole stat 2 years ago, no goals, no assists. It doesn't matter, because he's running a game of football and his identity's all over it.
I'd rather watch him just roll his studs over the ball to move it slightly in front of him than some other lad score a goal.
Definitely. it's a work of art. It's like, was it the Zidane film a few years ago where they just had cameras on Zidane for a whole game, and it was just like, it was like ballet, and that's what Thiago's doing.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch, and it's funny because, like, a couple of weeks ago when he was linked to Barcelona, linked to go back, which I don't think will happen, by the way, but when that's sort of happening, and I'm like, you're just thinking about, well, if he did go, and you think, well, how would you analyse, the signing really, and the signing of him and things like that, and I think, you maybe have to, there'd be pros and cons really.
All right, the Reds, thanks very much for getting stuck into that little snippet there of Anfield Wrap content. If you want the rest of that show and much more besides, click the link below, subscribe to the Anfield Wrap Premium, and for that you will get reviews, previews, exclusive interviews, post-match content, the full it. Get involved, follow us, follow them from the heart of Liverpool. Up the Reds.